Hey, what's up? I'm I'm really hungover. I gotta be honest with you, guys. I'm in a pretty bad place right now. I'm gonna try to. I don't even know if I can pretend to be into this today. I don't feel good at all. At all. Had a few too many wobbly pops last night. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. On a Tuesday. Who the fuck is hungover on a Tuesday? Wait, I'm gonna turn the gain down real quick. Turn that shit down. There we go. Who the fuck? Tuesday's gotta be the worst day to be hungover. I was walking around outside. It's like sunny. People are being productive. You know what I mean? Waving to me. Hi, how's it going? And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Don't look at me. Who is hungover on a Tuesday? Who? Me? And that's it. And I guess everyone else at the show. I was at the Rich Chiga show last night. If you don't know who Rich Chiga is, he's a rapper. 17-year-old kid from Indonesia. He's a rapper. We've been talking on Twitter for a long time. He was like, basically, like he was involved with the comedy community. I guess I think he was like he started out. His Twitter handle was Healy Riddler, and he started out as like one of the weird Twitter accounts or whatever. He used to tweet like really funny shit. He still does. Kid's hilarious. But then eventually got into music, and now he like makes his own music. He's got like a crazy fan base, dude. The place was packed last night, sold out. The Roxy Theater. It was dope, man. It was a really good show. He fucking killed it. A lot of energy on stage. He's a talented fucking kid for sure. And it was dope. He had everyone else that he's been talking to for a long. This is the first time he's been in America because he has had visa issues. So finally he's here, and everyone he's been like online friends with came to the show last night. And Getter was there, Nick was there. I met Joji. It was awesome. Good crew and fucking fun night. But I'm paying for it now. You know what I mean? Paying for it. Fucking hungover on a Tuesday. People are going grocery shopping, and I'm watching Justin Bieber's live stream. That's what I was just doing. I was watching his live stream. That's all I've done today. Well, no, that's actually a lie. I woke up. I woke up and I was like, my first thought was, fucking, I gotta record the podcast today. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute disaster. And then I sat there for a while. And then I did what any hungover person would do on a Tuesday, and I went to the gym and tried to work out, and that didn't work at all. That was a fucking disaster. Oh yeah, I did like 3 pull-ups, and then I was like, why am I here? I almost passed out. I can't breathe, dude. That's how hungover I am. Like the one basic thing you need to do, that your body needs to do for you to just keep living, right? Right now, if I were to continue living, I'd say the number one thing I have to do is breathe. And when that's hard to do, that maybe you should cut down on the drinking a little bit. Yeah, I was at the gym and I was like getting dizzy, and I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm so hungover today. Drinking just sucks, man. I think I had a crazy week. On Saturday, same thing. I've been talking to Rez online for a long time, just on Twitter. I'm a fan of her music. I've been listening to her for a while. She's like I guess you'd qualify her as like deep house, right? EDM music, but like dark, really cool style, really unique. Rez is her name. And talking on Twitter, she followed me randomly one day, I think. Maybe I used to watch my Vines or watch me on YouTube or something. We started DMing, and she was like, I'm playing a show, May, whatever. And she was like, you should come through. And so on Saturday, I did that, and it was awesome. So much fun. But we stayed up way, way too late. She hits me up, and she's like, what did she say? Oh, we're like at the pregame, and it's like 8 p.m. And I was kind of like, we're going to head to the thing pretty soon. And someone asked her like, hey, when's your set? When are you playing? And she was like, 12:30 to 2. And I was like, wait, what's up? What's up? You're going to start at 12:30? I mean, I've said this in previous episodes, but you know me, I go to bed at 10. Yeah, God damn it, at the risk of more fucking old comments. I go to bed at 10:30 because I'm a morning person. You know what I mean? I like to hit the sack early, then wake up at the crack of dawn, sip some coffee. You know, I've already said this. Someone tweeted me and was like, I don't like that you say the same shit in your podcasts because I don't know, like it confuses me and I have deja vu. So I'm not even going to get into that. I'm a morning person. That's what I'm going to say. So she goes, yeah, we're, my set, I go on at 12:30. And I was like, that's what the fuck? Normally I'm in fucking REM sleep by then. Normally I'm just in another universe dreaming about boobs at that time. 12:30? 12:30, I'm already half done my sleep at 12:30. Pretty basically, quarter done. And she starts at 12:30, goes till 2, and I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be a late one. Let's drink some bull. That's an abbreviation for Red Bull. That's what I call it. It's no big deal. You can use that if you want. Bull. Yeah, sip some bull. Hey, bro, pass me a bull. That's cool. That's cool as shit, dude. And I just invented it. So anyways, I was drinking bull. And the night was awesome. The night was really fun, but we were up till like 4:35 a.m. or some shit because like we after partied. So I texted my mom at like 5 a.m. and was like, happy Mother's Day. And she's in Spain. So she was like, thanks. And then I think she was like, thanks, what are you up to today? And then I think she did the math in her head and she's like, wait a minute, it's 4:45 a.m. What the fuck are you doing up? And I was like, well, I don't know, honestly. I have no idea. Where even am I? You know what I mean? Up way too late, woke up Sunday, didn't actually feel that bad and had a pretty productive Sunday. So then I think what's happening now with last night, it's combining into a mega hangover. And that's why I feel so shitty today. That's my theory right there. Mega hangover. They combine forces. The Saturday one was a delayed hangover. You know what I mean? It was, I think my body was like, you can't stay up till 5 a.m. and not reap the consequences. That's the fucking word. Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Justin Bieber's live stream. Dude, beautiful. Let's talk about this again because this shit, he was just like, he had his phone down and he was like playing guitar and singing. The kid has got a pair of pipes, I'll tell you that. Couple of pipes on the kid. God damn, he could serenade me. He could sing about how bad my credit score is and I would still be moved to tears. In good tears, not bad, because of the credit score thing. You know? He could sing about STDs, and I'd be like, this is the best song I've ever heard in my entire life. Straight up, dude. But his page right now, dude, I don't know if you've seen Justin Bieber's Instagram page in the last... I mean, I wonder if he's going to delete all these, or by the time you're listening, it's going to be the same, but if you're watching on YouTube here, it's like a bunch of just pictures of his own face, but they're like really close. They might all be the exact same picture. Yeah, I think they are. He just they're all a different tone of either sepia or black and white. Sepia? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sepia? And then they're all slightly zoomed in. And then the very bottom one, so there's 6 of those. And then the very bottom one is just a zoom in on his notes app. And it just says, I follow Jesus. That's it. What do you follow him on? Snapchat? Where's he going? I follow Jesus. God, religion's funny, isn't it? Just kidding. I'm definitely not going to start talking about religion. Could you imagine that? So the rest of this episode, just go on a fucking crazy rant about Jesus. Nope, not going to do that ever. Ever. If you want that, you're listening to the wrong fucking podcast. In this podcast, we chill. Hard. Insanely hard. Yeah, dude. The show last night was so dope. It was so much fun. It's inspiring, you know? This kid's 17 years old and he's fucking, he's on stage, crowd of people chanting his name. He's to beats that he's produced. It's amazing. I think music has to be the tightest career you can have. It's right. Sometimes I think maybe being a comedian is this, like being a, successful comedian at least, or like an actor is dope. But God, music, that's the shit, dude. You just, because you go on stage, you got the music there, getting people's energy up, and it's just dope, you know? It's a cool fucking career. What else is a cool career? YouTuber? No, not. Let's see what I got fucking written down on my notes this week. What do we want to fucking talk about today, huh? Oh, I have rap concerts written down because I do want to talk about this because what was I watching? Oh, I was watching a video maybe of I think it was XXX Tentacion playing like he was playing Rolling Loud or something, and he was doing the shit that everyone does at rap concerts where they say like two words and then put down the microphone and like make the audience do the rest. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I came here to see you do the words. Why are you making me do it? I don't work here. I didn't pay to sing your song to you. I paid to watch you sing it. Rappers always fucking do that shit. You know what I mean? And it was like it was the his most famous song, you know, that I bet you are right. Hey, can't get my dick in my pants. That one. It was that song. And he was like, I was murdered, right? And then he's like, would just put the mic to the crowd. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you making me do the work, bro? Rap concerts are the Korean barbecue of shows. You know, you go to a Korean barbecue place and it's like, why the fuck do I have to cook my own food? It's a restaurant. Why am I here? Why did I pay to sit around somebody else's stove and cook my own food? Why did I just do this at home? Could have just bought in some little slices of meat and just done this at home. You know? It's like if I wanted to fucking rap your song, I would have just stayed in the car outside of the concert. But Rich Chigga didn't do that though. He was great, man. Something I didn't realize is this is what he was talking. It was cool to chill with him. I chilled with him on Saturday and it was just cool because I don't know, it's cool. I have never talked to like a rapper in general, you know what I mean? And he was telling me like something, you know, you got to like memorize your verse. I kind of always thought that would come. I don't know. That would the easiest. I'm really good at like memorizing song lyrics for some reason, and I'm sure some of you are too. For some reason, like having a rhythm and a beat and like music behind it makes me remember the words better. But so I kind of thought that would be the case with rappers. You know, they'd write the verse once, they'd rap it, and then it's just like, all right, it's just permanently ingrained in their head. But he was like, no, you got to fucking memorize your shit. And if you don't, then I think that's why some of the rappers do that shit, because they just like forget the words. And so they like rap a little bit of their verse until they remember it again. And then put them, you know, I'm not making complete sentences, which is crazy. But I guess it may make sense. You know what I'm saying? I forget my fucking jokes on stage all the time. In the last show, I was doing the joke and I was like, you know what? I just forgot the end of that joke. And everyone was like, aw. I was like, yeah, tell me about it. I like that one too. Memory, right? I actually have a video coming out tomorrow on my Instagram about memory. Well, it's not really about memory. It is, but it's a video for Axe. It's an ad. It's an ad. But I wrote it about memory. And there's a couple of jokes in there So make sure you tune into that, into my ad for Axe hair product. I got another video coming out tomorrow too on YouTube. I think this one's funny. I'll give you a little hint. It's about, you know what? No, fuck it. Just watch it. By the time you'll listen to this, it'll probably be live. So, oh man, I feel like shit. I can't stop thinking about how bad I feel. And I have so much shit I gotta do. I gotta edit this fucking video. That's it, I guess. I got like 3 auditions this week that I gotta memorize. I had one yesterday. I think it went decent. I think. I don't know. I'm getting more confident. Auditions are a funny fucking thing, man. It's 2 weeks ago, I auditioned for this show, a CW show or something, I forget. But it was in Burbank. And to get there from here, it takes like 50 minutes. So I drove 50 minutes out to Burbank. You know, you got to go on the fucking 405 to the 101 or whatever and drive all the way like up the mountain and back down into the valley. And I go in and the audition took 45 seconds at max. You walk into this like tiny sweaty room and there's like 4 people sitting there with a camera and it's just a room and they're sitting there like looking at you like this. They're like, okay, whenever you're ready. And you're like, okay, do I just go? Yep, go ahead, whenever you're ready. You'll be reading with me. And it's like, you know, it's like a romance scene or something. And it's like a dude reading with you. I've had that happen before. Right? Like, he was like, can you do it a little bit more flirty? It's like, well, not really. But I mean, I guess that's acting, right? I don't know. It's just tough. Tough to do a romance scene reading with a dude in general and a guy you know what I mean? It's tough. So that's what it's like. And I walked into this room and there was like 4 people there. She was like, you can go whenever you're ready. And there was like a page and a half of lines and we just blasted through them. And she was like, great, thanks. And I was like, that's it? Yep, thanks. It's like I drove 50 minutes and sat in traffic and like just for those 45 seconds. Yep. It's like, can I do it? Can you just make me do it again at least? Make me do something. But I think I went all right. I think. I don't know. This is what I mean. You just gotta keep it. It's like a high pressure situation too, you know? You're in this room, 4 people staring at you and a camera, and it's just you, and you gotta remember the lines and do them. It's like nerve-wracking. So I think that the thing is you just gotta do it. You know, it's like comedy or anything. Anything that makes you nervous, you just keep doing it, and then you'll get more comfortable. Like the one yesterday, I actually felt like I was like able to relax and just deliver the lines as you would, you know? Little behind the scenes info from an actor. I don't know, dude. I don't know. What else should we talk about? Oh, fucking, you want to talk about, you know, I feel like this has been beaten to death, but should we talk about fidget spinners? Should we talk about them? Because I was playing with one yesterday. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I was going in with the fidget spinner. Straight up, dude. I don't get them. Still. It's still just a joke to me. Like, actually, Marcus brought one home, my roommate. And he gives it to me, and I was like, oh, yeah, now the moment has come. You know what I mean? I've seen all the shit. It's like the hottest new thing. Now I can finally find out what is so appealing about this thing. And I spun it, and I was like, what is that? What else does it do? And he was like, that's it. And I was like, it's supposed to, like, feel good or something, right? It's supposed to, like, I don't know, help that part of your brain that needs to be doing something, your OCD or whatever. It just spins in your hand. That's all it fucking does. It's boring as shit. It's the worst toy I've ever played with. Ever, dude. You kidding me? But it was fun like playing around with it yesterday while we were drunk. We were like passing it and shit like that. But I still don't really, I don't know. I don't get, like, I thought I would honestly get it because I have that personality where, like, if I'm sitting down watching a show or something, I want to be on my phone or I want to be playing with something because, you know, I'm a fidgety piece of shit. So I thought, like, oh, this will be good, you know? I'm sure I'll understand it once I got my paws on one of those fucking things. But yesterday I was like, I spun it and I was like, what the fuck? This is it? I thought it was going to do like a gyroscopy thing where I could like balance it on my finger, which you can sort of do, but it just doesn't really feel that cool. And then fucking Tanner had a fidget cube, which is another thing. It's got like just buttons and switches on it. And that was even lamer, dude. Lame. As far as toys go, fucking lame, okay? I've played with way better toys. Toy, not like sex toys, if you were thinking that. Which you might have been, or might not have been. Did I just bring that? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. This is a fucking disaster. Holy shit. I cannot carry on a thought. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting the fidget spinner, I'd say just don't even bother, dude. Boring. I'm going to Iceland on Friday. I want to make some videos while I'm there, but I'm still trying to think of the best. What should I do? You guys have any ideas? If you do, feel free to tweet them at me. On Twitter. I don't know where else you'd tweet them at me, though. Send them to me on Instagram or something. But yeah, it's like it's like an 11-hour flight or some shit on Friday. All the way over to Iceland. Is it Iceland or Iceland? I'm still trying to figure that out. Iceland. Iceland sounds like I'm German or something. Oh, if we go to Iceland. Yeah, if we go to Iceland. But Iceland sounds like a theme park. Right? Sounds like some shit you'd go to in Anaheim. Yeah, we're just going to, packing the kids in the van and heading down to Iceland. Heard they got some great snow cones there. Yeah, there's this fun ride where you get in a cupcake and it spins you around Iceland. Crazy. Kids love it. You know? I'll just sit at it's like a fucking dad who just sits at the hotel bar on his like Asus computer on like a conference call or some shit while the mom takes the kids to Iceland in fucking Anaheim. How depressing is that? Jesus Christ. Or Orlando. Oh, even worse. Ugh. I think I'm going to do Thursday's a crazy day, dude. Thursday, I got a couple things lined up that I'm going to potentially film. Thursday, I got something in the morning. A tattoo appointment. I'll just fucking say it. And then I got an audition right afterwards. And then I got some shit. I made it you know what? I'm just going to fuck it. I'm not going to say anything about it because I think I'm going to do a video that'll probably be live on Friday before we leave to Iceland. Before we leave to Iceland. Does that sound German? Or is that like, does that? I don't know. Before we leave to Iceland. Eats a cheese bun. I used to get cheese buns from this German place, from this German bakery by my house back in Calgary. So now whenever I think about German things, my mind just goes to cheese bun. Oh, we eat the delicious cheese bun. Is that German? What is that? What accent is that? I don't know, but I'm probably offending somebody. Good fucking cheese buns though, dude. I don't know what you guys do over there in Germany. I don't know how you bake the cheese into the bun, but you do it in a way that just, really, really good. Really good. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do in Iceland. I was at, Noel's there right now. My buddy Noel, the guy that I do stuff with on YouTube sometimes, he's there. He's in Iceland right now. and they're chilling. So he gave me a whole bunch of tips. But if you've been there, you know any good. I think we're just mostly going to stay in Reykjavik or whatever the fucking main city is. Reykjavik. How do you actually pronounce that? Reykjavik. Yeah, it's actually way easier than I was making it out to be. Reykjavik. I think we're just probably going to be just posted there. Fucking kicking it. Just going on hikes and shit. I don't know, driving around. But I mean, doing the Blue Lagoon thing, I think. There's like some hot springs shit there. I don't know. It's probably boring to you if you've never been to Iceland or have no plans on going to Iceland. But if you have been, let me know if that's a good idea. For you just kick it in Reykjavik. Eats a cheese bun. Oh, if you go to Reykjavik, to the hot springs. Yeah, we're gonna be there for like a fucking week though, dude. It's a long ass vacation. I'm definitely gonna be doing some vids and I'll bring my mic and do the podcast while I'm there. Even though I don't blame you if you stop listening to this podcast now after this fucking shitty episode. God. What else is new? What else is up? What else did we fucking do last Friday we had last time I talked to you guys I told you to go watch the pilot that I was in called Boy Toys. It's like at 50,000 views now or some shit, which is fucking sick. So thank you if you watched it or commented on it or whatever. Appreciate that. That we had the premiere party for that on Friday. It was a lot of fun. It's cool. My first time ever like going to something like that where it's like people are in the audience to see, and then you're in the thing too. It was pretty weird actually. Just like sitting in this crowd. It's like cringy. I hate watching my own shit. Like fucking Devin just turned on one of the episodes of the podcast like on his computer and it was like really loud and I just cringed like hearing my own voice be like, "Hey, what's up? Welcome to the fucking podcast." I was like, "Oh God, is that what I sound like?" But I, when I'm alone, I can watch my shit as long as I know nobody else is watching it. That's when it becomes cringe. Like knowing that he was listening to it is what made it bad. But if I was listening to it alone, I'd be like, "This guy's fucking funny. Love that intro. Welcome to the fucking podcast." "Hey, welcome to the fucking podcast." This guy's hilarious. Jokes. This guy's all jokes. Look at this guy. So that was the issue. Sitting in this audience of people watching me on the screen. I was just like, I was like on my phone, like pretending not to like check if people were like smiling or laughing or whatever. Oh man. But I guess like if you want to succeed as an actor, that's something that's just going to get more and more. Like I honestly wonder like when actors go to the premiere of their movie that they know is shitty, right? Like what's a shitty movie that someone famous has been in recently? I don't know. I can't even think of one. I don't watch that many movies. But like, you know, people like fucking Brad Pitt has done like really bad movies. And I bet you as soon as they wrap the movie, like as soon as it's over shooting, they probably know it's bad. Do you think they just like call in sick on the premiere date? Like, "Hey, sorry, can't make it to the premiere, unfortunately. I forgot I'm taking the kids to Iceland. Wish I could make it, but can't, unfortunately. Going to Iceland." Or do you think they go? Do you think they just like sack up and they're like, "No, this is part of being an actor," and they go to their shitty movie premiere and they just watch this piece of trash unfold in front of an audience full of people? I don't know. Listen, if you're a famous Hollywood actor listening to this right now, just email me. Let me know if that's true or if that is a thing that happens. Tweet me. Fuck it. If you're Brad Pitt and you're listening to this right now, I'd like to know. So just hit me with it. This might be a short episode today, guys. I'm dying. Drinking just, man, I fucking, The worst part is, dude, you wake up, just drinking is fine. You have a few too many, you wake up, a little bit of a headache, you're a little bit tired. That's fine, right? It's when you wake up and you're like, oh, I ate food late night. That's when you wake up feeling like total garbage. I ate a fucking burrito, like a chicken and bean and cheese, heavy ass burrito. It was like 1.5 pounds at like 1:30 a.m. last night. The whole thing. I got it and I was like, oh, I'm not that hungry. Maybe I'll just eat half. But that's not self-control just isn't a thing when you're drunk at all. This girl, I went out with the intention, I had like a salad for dinner. And I go out and I'm like, just have a few drinks, enjoy the night, whatever. Because I've been trying to eat good. But it's like, as soon as you get a few drinks in me, the girl's like, do you want a burrito? And I was like, I would love nothing more. Yes, I want a fucking burrito. Give me 2. Fuck it. So I got the burrito and I look at it and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just eat half. 4 seconds later, I'm like licking my fingers of the last of it, Where's that second one, huh? And then I just woke up and I was like, I was like sitting in my stomach. And I was just like, just felt like ass, I hate that self-control just goes out the window when you're drunk. It's the worst part about drinking. You could have the best intentions ever. 2 beers in, someone's like, hey, you want to go rob a bank? And you're like, hell yeah, that sounds fucking fun as shit. Let's do it. Hey, you want to do like heroin? Can't see why not. Never done it, but fuck. Never too old to try something new, right? Let's do it. Wrap up. Get the belt on the arm. Let's do it. Want to go rob a bank? Fuck yeah, dude. That sounds fun as shit. I'm wasted. That sounds fun. Let's go rob banks. Hey, want to go to right? People always do the craziest shit when they're drunk. What a stupid observation that was. People do crazy shit when they're drunk. That's why I listen to this podcast, baby. Because Cody drops fucking truth like that. People do crazy shit when they're drunk. You heard it here first, folks. Yeah, you did. Dropping fucking knowledge on you. Oh, just about to make a bad joke. A really bad joke. I'm glad I aborted that joke. Abort as in yeah. You can say that without it meaning, Jesus Christ. What am I even talking about? I think I got to end this episode. I think this is just, let's chalk this one up as a loss. And we'll do it better next time, right, gang? Next time I'll be in Iceland, so I'll have a lot of shit to talk about, probably. You guys, you can watch this on YouTube if you want, this podcast. Just search Insanely Chill on YouTube and you'll find the channel. Subscribe to it if you want. If you want to watch, if you want to see how fucking bad I look, dude, you could skate these bulls under my eyes. I look bad. And follow me on Instagram, Cody Co. Follow me on Twitter, Cody Co. Follow me on Snapchat, Cody Co. Give this a rating if you like it. If you like this podcast, and I promise next week's will be better. I just don't go out on a Monday. That's the lesson. And drunk people do stupid shit. 2 lessons from today's podcast. Don't go out on Monday, and people do stupid shit when they're drunk. See? We got something out of it. It was worth it. Also, I think the actual worst day to be hungover is a Friday. This is something that I've always held that opinion. And people always want to go out on Thursdays. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be hungover tomorrow. And they're like, why not? Friday's a great day to be hungover. I'm like, no way, dude. It's like the start of the weekend. Everyone's fucking pumped up. Everyone that's not hungover is like super pumped to work and stuff because it's like, it's Friday. Tonight's going to be fun. Weather's good, probably. You don't want to start the weekend hungover. Or the week for that matter. So don't go out on Monday. Boom. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Sorry that this episode was so shitty. I love each and every one of you for listening to this. So, I mean, I don't know if I can say that for sure. Bye.